Hey guys, Onyx Fizz here, and I'm bringing you another commentary to my live commentary series. And this is the second map to the GB match from last week. And I play a lot of support in this map. I don't do a lot of aggressiveness in this game, so you expect a lot more lance rain than anything else really. So this last time I talked about the funerals in my family that I had in elementary, and I didn't really get anything else out of that. I was kind of falling asleep during that commentary. But yeah, see, there we go with my Lancer supporting this. But a lot of that was just basically I was tired, and I was talking about the funerals, and I talked a little bit about how I played baseball in elementary. I played in 4th and 5th grade in Pasadena, and I did a lot of that, and we were pretty good. So I'm not gonna really touch that a lot. Let's see. Whenever I started in the spring of 5th grade, I went to my 6th grade school because they were by themselves away from the 7th and 8th grade, and we went to this thing where they showed us the choir and the band and the orchestra playing music, so we could choose which one we wanted to do for our 6th grade year. And I already knew which one I wanted to do. My brother played the violin, and I wanted to be just like him. I looked up to my brother a lot, so considering I had two brothers, one was a sports player and one was a genius, and he played the violin, the genius one. He was really good at it, and I wanted to be like him in ways too, so I played the violin. I chose the violin, and I was pretty good at it, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna brag and say I was the best, because I wasn't. I did pretty good, though. A lot of fun stuff there. But in the spring of my 6th grade year, I moved from basically the ghetto of my city, because that's where I grew up the first few years. And that's where I grew up until about 5th grade, until the spring of 6th grade, Jesus Christ. And then I moved out the ghetto and moved into a kind of mediocre place, I guess you would say. It was kind of in the ghetto, between the ghetto and between normal houses. And I lived there for a while. It was a good house. I played, and whenever we did that, it was right before my birthday. So when we were moving, I had my birthday at the new house, of course. But Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, I'm really tired right now. But and then we started in 7th grade, and I was on the football team. I was gonna be starting wide receiver, but considering my coach was a total asshole, and he was my teacher, so he was my social studies Texas history teacher, because that's what we had in 7th grade. He was a really big douche to me. And you hear my partners laughing their asses off. I don't know what they're laughing about, but they are. But anyways, I was gonna be starting wide receiver for the 7th grade. Oh, I can't help but laugh. Whatever. That's his real laugh, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh right now. Oh, I hear that in my commentary right now, so I'm kind of laughing now. I was starting wide receiver, but then my coach was a total asshole. Plus, he was my teacher, so I was like, I didn't really get to practice much. I didn't know a lot of the plays. I had to learn them off time. I had to learn them on my own time, which is not right. So I couldn't keep up with the team, and my head coach was like, why don't you know this stuff? Because we had been practicing for about a month already. But because my coach would just be like, go run, do do do. He would do everything to keep me away from the football field there was. So I just called quits on the football and was like, I'll just play it on my own. Of course, I had speed like a black kid. Like, I could keep up with the black people, and I can hop like a black person can. Um, if you have, like, say we're playing basketball and you make me jump for the ball, I'll be pretty up there with the black kid. I'm not trying to say that, because I'm Mexican or anything, but I have some serious hops. And, I'm a good defender in basketball, by the way. The shooting wise, no, don't rely on me. Do not rely on me for shooting. I suck. But, in 8th grade, or no, let me go back to 7th grade, guys. I'm sorry, I forgot one main thing. Right after I quit football, about 2 weeks later, the guy, I went to the football game at home. I always went to the football games. I loved them. They were always enjoyable, and a lot of my friends were on the team, so I just went to support my friends. And after that game, I went home and I was throwing the football with my cousin. And I know this sounds stupid, but the football went over the fence, and we raced the ball, right? Because we were competitive, me and my cousin. And whenever I grabbed the ball, he turned around and started running back, saying he was gonna beat me. Well, then, being the genius I am, decided to jump the fence. Well, whenever I did this, I was still short. I was like 4'6", 4'7", still at this age. When I finished 8th grade, I was 4'11". So you gotta, understand that. But what I was saying was Jesus Christ. I broke my arm jumping the fence. Whenever I jumped up, my right leg got stuck in the fence because it was one of those chain link, where it has the holes in it, and my tiny foot, because I had a tiny foot, slipped in there, got stuck, and I fell over head first. Well, whenever I fell over, I covered, it's humane instinct. Naturals, you're not going to stop it. Whenever you go on your head, you're going to cover your head with your arms. It just happens. Well, when I did that, what I did was just put your arm out in front of you and put your hand straight down. Okay, that's how my arm was. And when I did that, I fell and I hit the top of that wrist. So just like when your hand's facing downward, just like instead of hitting with your fist, hit with your wrist right there. And I hit right there on the ground, just straight up, just 4 or 5 feet. No, it was 4-foot fence. It was just bam, and it was my left arm, so I just bam and rolled on top of my arm, and that popped it out of place. Well, I had no idea this happened. And whenever I got up, I looked at my arm. I was like, "Oh my God, I broke my arm! Well, I started wiggling it. It looks like a radar, just like where it broke, right in the middle. Like it broke right in the middle of my arm. Just the front part just moves left and right. This back part stays still, and it's just sagging down, making a big U. It is nasty. But I ended up breaking both bones. I went to the emergency room, had X-rays done, and turns out I had broke both the bones in there. I can't remember the name of the bones right now, but the two major bones holding it together on the left and right side, you could feel them on your arm. Unless you're like 600 pounds and you can't feel shit in you except for fat. But I ended up breaking both of those bones, and they popped my arm back in place and put it in a splint for the night. And I was lucky enough to have a surgery done the next day and having metal plates put in. My surgery was for like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't get done until like 1 o'clock, and I didn't wake up till about 3. No, my surgery was done about 11, and I didn't wake up till about 3 because I kept falling asleep due to the medicine. Some of y'all have had that, I'm sure. Yeah, just about everybody's had that medicine. And I woke up, I ate a meal, threw it up, of course, because of the medicine, but it was still good. And I just laid in bed the rest of the day. And I went home. I was in a splint. I had a soft cast. I didn't get a hard cast yet because I just had surgery. Well, this soft cast was terrible. I missed 5 days of school because of it. Yeah, three. I missed 3 days of school. Let me think. 2, 3. I missed 3 or 4 days of school for it, and so this made me stay at home, just taking medicine because I had pain out the ass, and I just stayed at home, relaxed, tried to get better, took a lot of medicine. I was out every day, and I had to do makeup work, of course. But whenever we were whenever I got back to school, first day, some kid thought it was a regular cast. It was right after school. Like, it wasn't in the middle of the day or nothing. It was right after school. So there was like, I was screwed. This kid decided to hit it, thinking it was a hard cast. Just straight up took his fist and wham, hit it right where the metal plates were. I straight up grabbed him by his collar, threw him down to the ground, and stomped on his stomach with my foot. It hurt so bad. After I stomped on his chest, I got against the wall and was just bawling tears. It hurt so bad. But it was ridiculous how much that kid did that. I was like, "Are you serious, dude?" But in about November, it was a few days before Thanksgiving. I finished my physical therapy and was released and all that, so I was good then. But my left arm is now shorter than my right arm, and I can't reach as far on my shoulders now. But I hope y'all enjoyed this, guys. I hope this was a lot more entertaining for y'all than last time. I hope y'all enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe, guys. I'll see y'all later. Peace.